everybody, welcome in. We are the Lion King show, starting off the live stream here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Enjoy the show.
Explorers and adventurers, welcome to the Harambe Theater for the Festival of the Lion King. Please be aware that flash photography and videotaping are allowed during the show. However, for the safety of our performers, we ask that you turn off all external lighting on your video camera, cell phone, or other electronic device. Once the show begins, this entire theater will be filled with our performers. If you need to leave for any reason before the end of the show, please see one of our cast members for assistance. Our show will begin in just a few minutes. Thank you.
Joining, we are at the Lion King show, waiting for them to begin at 12.
And now, we proudly present the Festival of the Lion King. Greetings, everyone. Amari, welcome. We have been expecting you. We are here today to welcome you, one and all, to the Festival of the Lion King. Welcome to our world. This land, we welcome you. Karibu. Welcome. We are a band of singers who traveled with Simba and his friends throughout the land with this celebration. Time for introductions. My name is Kiyume, and I am the leader of our group. Kiyume is Swahili for masculine and strong. What do you think? Next we have Nakawa,
which is Swahili for good looking.
Hey, good looking.
and this is Kabibi,
Which means impatient.
Ooh, it means princess.
and finally we have Sawadi.
Which is Swahili for the gift.
Gift.
Yeah, gift. And if you want to stay good looking, you best pick up that attitude, mister. Besides, you think I'm the gift, don't you, honey? Yes. What is your name?
Alex.
Alex. Why, I think that's Swahili for my new best friend.
Hey everyone, Simba and the gang will be arriving any minute now. We want them to feel welcome when they get here, so we're going to need your help.
And since this is the Animal Kingdom, and we are surrounded by animals, and Simba and the gang are animals, we should greet them like
Animals! So, for our beastly pep rally, each of us will help lead one of the 4 animal sections. Let's see, I'll take the elephant.
Ooh, I'll take the giraffe.
I'll take the lions.
And I'll take the warthogs. Yes! And Alex, yes you. Come on up here. You gotta help me tame this warthog section. Let's give Alex a haircut. Come on, Alex. Alrighty, King, listen up. Alex is going to help demonstrate the sound that we as fellow warthogs make. All right, Alex, put your fingers to your face to be a tusks. Yes, let's turn around this way. Now, make a warthog sound. You need a tissue? You okay? Okay, stay with me. Let's turn around this way. All right, warthogs. Tusks up. Let me see you. Yes. And on the count of 3, let's hear what you can do. 1, 2, 3. That was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. I love it.
Here we go, lions. It is our turn. I'm here with my new friend Kaylee, and Kaylee is going to give us her best lion imitation. All right, my friend, pause ready. Kaylee, I want to hear your best lion roar. We're going to turn around and get everybody to put their paws up like Kaylee. And on the count of 3, let's see some lions. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now that's a lion.
Time for the elephants. This is Sam from California. Sam is our leader. All right, Sam. Arm in the air. Let's see the trunk. Now, let's hear the call. Sam, that was an elephant we will never forget. Very well, everyone. Trump's up. And on the count of 3, let's trumpet triumphant. 1, 2, 3. The mighty packager.
Okay, my turn. I'm next. Everyone, these are my 2 friends all the way from Boston, Massachusetts, and they're gonna show us what sound a giraffe makes. Okay, go. Oh, you 2 don't know what sound a giraffe makes. Hey, that's okay, I didn't either. But then I looked it up, and it said that they make a low bleating sound, kind of like a sheep. Okay, giraffe, go. Yes! Oh, that's right, you 2, great job. Oh, now let's help our giraffe friends, okay? Giraffe's necks in the air, and belay. And there you have giraffe.
Very well then. Now that you know your animal sounds, I think we're all set. But just we'll make sure you're cued and ready to go.
Hey, everyone. I think I hear them coming.
Wonderful. Right on time. On the count of 3, let's use those sounds to call them in. All together now.
1, 2, 3.
Everyone, listen.
supposed to be center stage. Who's driving this thing?
Timon! Glad you could make it. We can't have this celebration without you. Don't worry, friend. You'll give your time in the spotlight.
Oh, I just can't wait to meet you.
Hello! Look at me! I'm in a parade!
You looking good.
I'm gonna put on a dress skirt and do the hula. Hey, what are you fucking doing? Why are you packing up? We're about to do our snappy salsa medley. Hold on. Hey, Maestro, what's with that music?
in balance, it is then we are all connected in the great circle, the circle of life.
From the day you climb from the planet and the games that into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to tell you, more to find than can ever be found. But the sun running high, it is our highest light. It's going to come on the air, that's right. It's a miracle of
And now, everybody, it's time to kick off our celebration finale.
Sounds great, Simba.
Let's have a party.
Come on, everybody!
Baby, there's more than a lion sleeping tonight. What kind of sing-along do you call that?
Well, darling, I know about your warthogs, but my giraffes are right on cue.
And if my elephants didn't seem to have a problem.
I think we're being challenged. I tell you what, how about our lions and warthogs against your giraffes and your elephants? Your sections do the wiggle-wangs and we'll do the hard part.
And that part with me.
Comedian, observe.
That's right, our lions and warthogs will sing the high part.
And our giraffes and elephants will sing the Weemaways.
But we'll sing the melody.
Step aside, out of the way, professional artiste coming through. Me, 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 me. Excuse me, my human friends. I guess that leaves me to sing the melody. So, if you're finished with all the talking, can we start already?
All right, Timon. Let's take it from the top.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed the show. It was great having you with us. You were a lovely group, the best audience ever. Now, please, get out! You know the drill. Check for personal belongings, catch small children by the hand, yada, yada, yada. Move in an orderly fashion, go on the exit. No pushing and shoving. Come on, move it! We haven't got all day. And you another one of these babies can crank out. And look what these are fucking great. All of you there, thanks for coming, and have a wonderful day out there in the animal kingdom.
Thank you for joining us for this performance of the Festival of the Lion
They're all
King.
together.
As you exit
I know,
the
it's
theater,
cute.
we ask that you
She has
go
a backpack
all the
too,
way
so
to the
cute.
end of
Yeah.
your row and exit down the stairs. For your safety, we ask that you do not walk on the bleachers to exit. Again, please go all the way to
We're
the
heading
end
out
of
of
your
the
row
Lion
and
King
use
show.
the stairs to exit the theater.
Hope you guys are all enjoying the show. I appreciate all of you being here.
And enjoy the rest of your time here.
Thank you for the mods for putting in the chat to like and subscribe and being here to monitor the chat, and everyone else watching from home and being here with me live today. Oh, so we have to go this way. So we're gonna take a little walk around Animal Kingdom, guys. Our goal for today is to go over to Rafikis Planet Watch. So it's kind of busy. The wait times are a little long, so hopefully we can get on the safari If not, we're still gonna try to take a look at baby Basko today, see if he's out and playing. They take him in and out, so we'll have to see if we can see him. But we're gonna try to go to Rafikis Planet Watch. It's a 1.2 miles over to Rafikis Planet Watch and about a 7-minute train ride. If you guys haven't been over there, it's a good experience, so we're gonna go over there today. And thank you for saying everything is clear and a good picture for you guys. Okay, so I'm glad everything is clear for you guys. I want to make sure, hopefully when we go over to Rafikis Planet Watch, I'm hoping the service is pretty good. So we don't lose anything. If you guys see it lagging, just refresh. And if it is lagging, just hang on until we get off the train over to the exhibit and everything we can show you guys. So just hang in there with us. Just in case. Oop. I did. There we go, okay. So I hit the green button on the gimbal, guys. Sorry about that. We did look earlier for the safari. It was a 50-minute wait, 50. So we're in between President's Day and the Princess Half Marathon Expo and everything starts tomorrow. So we might find it a little bit, we'll just go this way. We might find the parks a little bit busier due to a holiday and the half marathon. It smells really good. Didn't that popcorn smell really good? Huh? It didn't smell good to you? Oh, okay. I always think Disney popcorn smells the best. So we can go look at the wait times. There's a screen right here. I'll show you guys how busy it is. If the safari is like a 30-minute wait, that's fine with us. But if it's higher, we usually skip it, so. And it looks like it's about a 45-minute wait, so we'll definitely go over to Rafikis Planet Watch. And the last train runs, it looks like, until 5, and the park closes at 7. I did look at Lightning Lane today. It's a $19 per person, and both of the Avatar Pandora rides, they were both taken for the day. So we're just kind of having a relaxed day here. It's a little humid. We're supposed to get some rain this afternoon. It's a 95% chance of rain today, and then a cold front comes. So the low for tomorrow night is 39, and the high for tomorrow is about 64, but today we're looking about 80 degrees. And some things do close early. If you guys look at this Harambe Market here, I'll turn around real quick. Here, right outside of the safari and the Rafikis Planet Watch, it does close around 4 o'clock. So if you guys are wanting a treat or something specific from there, it does close at 4. So we're hoping to, later on, we're gonna eat at Flame Tree Barbecue and get some chocolate strawberry fries from Kamal's Outpost, I think it's called. So we're gonna go there and get a treat, but that'll probably be off stream. So we can enjoy those last few hours in the park. They do close at 7, so we can enjoy that, but the rain's supposed to come around 4, so we'll have to see about that too. Okay, so let's go over and take a train ride to Rafikis Planet Watch. And shout out to the cast members. I told them I was live streaming. I didn't want anybody watching through my phone for the Lion King show. So they accommodated us and let us sit in the very back. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for joining. We are at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Thank you, Mike. And this train ride, the Harambe Railway Station, a backstage journey through Disney's Animal Kingdom. And welcome in, Julie. Thank you for joining. we just finished the Lion King show, so if you missed the first half of the live stream, you can go back and rewatch. Thank you. Alright, so there's barely a line. I mean, like I said, I think a lot of people skip this attraction, so. But we're gonna hop on the train and go over there. Waiting at the train station. So, yeah, this is a great park, and this is one thing, like I said, I think some people skip this, and it's a great attraction here. Now they're doing Zootopia.
Next train coming in, we'll be taking you over to Rafikis. Please do not try to open the gate. A cast member will open it for you when it is safe to do so. Passenger needing assistance will be boarding first, followed by general boarding. Any personal strollers, make sure to pull them up. Once again, this train will be taking you over to Rafikis, where we have the petting zoo, animals exhibit, the animation experience, and much more. Once you are done exploring, the train will be your way back to Harambe, Africa.
Okay, so I just had to wait for the announcement, safety announcement. Yeah, exactly. I think so many people skip it, and you go outside of the park, which I like because you get to experience something else and you're not like in the middle of everything, so you kind of get away from everything. But what I was saying is that they're putting Zootopia in A Bug's Life, and I think this train ride would have been a perfect thing for a Zootopia attraction since you take the train out. But, you know, they're putting that in A Bug's Life starting next year, but here's our train. There's a few people on it. There's nothing new right now, Julie, but they are closing Bug's Life next month to put a Zootopia attraction, and then in Dinoland USA, they have some attractions closed so that they can expand for Encanto, but those will be up and coming, so there's nothing new at the moment. But there's a baby tiger we maybe can go see after this, Basko. We'll see if he's out. But here's the train. We're gonna get on it, so hope you guys enjoy the scenic train ride over to Rafikis Planet Watch. There's people getting off, so I'm just gonna kind of look over here for a second. So, if you guys have never experienced this attraction, I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you get to Animal Kingdom, you can come and enjoy it yourself. And it says on the wall, complaints regarding any service provided by the station may be addressed to the station master and left at the appropriate window. That's so funny. So we have a luggage station here, and then they have keys. So it's pretty fun. A lot of things to look at. Yeah, that's right, Mike. So they do have an animation class. I'm not sure of the time of it today, but when we did the drawing at Epcot for the Festival of the Arts, it was a nice treat as well. But yeah, they do have it over there as well. So I'm gonna try to sit in the front row so I can kind of give you guys a good view. Oh, well, I guess we'll sit in the back. You can still probably get a good view back here. Keep a lookout for poachers. That way I can sit a little bit higher and you guys can maybe see more of what we're looking at, so. And again, if we lose any service or lagging, just hang in there until we get to the other side.
It's just so we can see.
Not here, but over on the opposite side there.
What? I have no idea.
So you guys can see the train is a little rustic. It's cool, yeah, right? It's open, and you guys can see how the rows are set up. They're just like two deck here, so it's kind of cool. You have the top and bottom, so it's interesting. And hi everybody, I just want to come in and say hi again. we're on the train to Rafikis Planet Watch and just want to come in and say hi. So welcome in and appreciate all of you being here. I actually got teary-eyed on the Lion King show for when the people were doing their ballet routine, or kind of like Cirque du Soleil. So, but I appreciate all of you being here. There we go. Julie, who is John? Oh, thank you. They're Moana ears. They're the older ones, but they're Moana. So enjoy the train ride, guys. It's about a 7-minute train ride. So let you guys enjoy that. And I'll talk to you on the other side.
Greetings, friends, and welcome aboard the Wildlife Express. For a safe journey, remember to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Sit all the way back against the bench, and please be sure to watch your children. Asante.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Wildlife Express. Para que tengan un viaje seguro, manténganse sentados, con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Siéntense hasta atrás, pegados al respaldo de la banca. Y por favor, vigilen a los niños. Gracias.
It's a little bumpy.
Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express with service to Rafikis Planet Watch. Here, you'll discover a wide range of animal adventures, from the affection section, where you can get up close and personal with domesticated animals like goats, sheep, and more, to sneak peeks at animal care in action at our veterinary, nutrition, and science centers. Also, be sure to check out the animation experience at Conservation Station, where you can learn to draw your favorite Disney characters, inspired by live animals from one of our animators. The tradition of animals and animation reaches all the way back to Walt Disney himself and his long-standing passion for conservation. He believed it was important that we protect our wildlife and preserve our natural world. This sense of motivation shaped his legacy, from animation to conservation, to the very adventures we offer here at Disney's Animal Kingdom each and every day.
You guys can see the backstage area of the safari, where they keep the animals. Oh yeah, that is a pride rack from the safari, so you can see that too from the train.
As we make our way to Rafikis Planet Watch, keep an eye out for some of the exciting wildlife we might encounter along the way. And
Jumbo Prince is safety reminder, we have to be seated all the way back at all times. All Prince motion, that includes your little ones. Thank you.
Here at Disney's Animal Kingdom are some of the very same animals that inspired animated classics like The Lion King, The Jungle Book, and more.
Look at that tree. I know.
You know Bambi was the first animated feature to bring live animals into today, as animators travel throughout the world to observe animals in their own surroundings.
Right behind the
That
building.
includes here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
An elephant house.
There's an elevator there. Oh, really? I didn't see it.
We are now approaching Conservation Station at Rafikis Planet Watch. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the railing. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please be sure
I'm rocking
to watch
back and
your
forth.
forward as you exit. Go well and explore.
That they are doing over here. Get away from the hustle and bustle of the park for a little bit. They should let us out in a minute. The cabin that we are riding in. It's pretty cool, right? But most attractions and things do end between 4 and 5 anyway. Oh, thanks, Mike. If you guys are experiencing lagging, can you check on your end? Just hit refresh until we get to where we can go. So I probably just lost everybody, by the way. Okay, thank you, Mike. Okay, cool. So hopefully everybody comes back in. So, because we're just getting close to the building, so that way we can get service. I knew that was probably gonna happen because we're out of the park. So I didn't know if it would pick up over here. And that was the thing about coming over here, about it lagging. So sorry about that. They have this here, look. This conservation, what is it? So welcome back in, guys. If you lost me for a second, sorry about that due to being over here out of the park. But I want to show you guys something different outside of the park. Like Italian was saying, not many people stream this, or she hasn't seen anyone stream it, so I hope everyone enjoys it.
Madeline, this way. This way. I'm gonna get you, Madeline.
And if it lags or if it cuts out, I can't see that on my end. So only you guys can tell me. Or my assistant that's here with me, my husband, he's here today.
It was. I mean, they had fun at the petting zoo. I'm sure Turner Springs. The only thing that's weird.
So we're gonna go inside, but we're here at the building. Here, that's what it looks like. As soon as you walk up, all the animals here. So what a great photo spot, right? So pretty. Okay, and we're gonna go inside, right? Okay, we'll go inside and show you guys around. See if they're doing anything at the little animal hospital. I'm not sure that they are, but we'll check it out. conditioned in here too. So on a warm day, you can come here and experience this. So you have a look here at the wall. All of the bright colored things here. All the animals. So pretty neat. So let's take a walk around. Oh. Is there 2 ways or just one? Okay. I haven't been over here in a while, so I was like, is there more than one way to go? So it looks like here's where the animation experience is, and it looks like Timon would be the star of this show here, and it looks like they would do Nala. Everyone is going to be different, all the animation experiences, but here's the seats you would sit at. They give you a clipboard, you can draw along here. So it's usually about a 25-minute experience. And again, we did it at Festival Arts, which the Festival Arts ends on Monday, and we will be there live streaming the last day. So I hope you guys can join in that day as well. Let's see if there's any facts here. Destroying rainforests for economic gain is like burning a Renaissance painting to cook a meal. Edward O. Wilson. Vast acres of rainforest vanish each year, then flowers, insects, and birds disappear. Interesting. Okay. What's back there? What is it? Oh, it's Rafiki meeting. Okay, we can just walk by. Yep. Look, guys. Look, Rafiki. He must be tired from the Lion King show, so he was just meeting over here. So what's in there? So look at that. Can meet Rafiki. I was trying to show me. Ew, a snake. Look, guys. There's a snake in here. I'll zoom in. Hold on. Right there. Do you guys see that? Wow. Okay. Gross. I don't like snakes.
Better than being in your booth.
Yeah, that's true.
Starting with Timon, then Rafiki's coming back after that.
Timon, and then, oh, let's see, Rafiki's walking out. We'll let him walk through here. Hi, Rafiki.
Peekaboo.
Hi. He was playing peekaboo with everybody. That's so funny. Okay, let's walk around so you guys can see they kind of have facts, character meet and greets, a drawing experience, and then we can walk through the animal hospital. We'll go this way. See what else they have. Hope you guys are still able to see everything up close and clear. So here are some of the examples of what they feed here at Animal Kingdom. So you guys can see the nutritionists, they have everything set up here in the windows. All fresh. Everything here to feed the animals. It says even each food item is weighed out to the gram. Okay, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Just wanted to check because I know live streaming in other areas where there's not a connection could be tough. Do you see anything in here? A boa? Oh wow.
You can kind of see his tail drape.
That's not now. Oh my gosh, I'm totally freaked out right now. Okay guys, there's a boa constrictor in here. Can you guys see it? Another snake. Are you sure? Where? Okay, let me see if I can zoom in more. Where?
Just on that side of the tree.
Oh, he's brown, right? Okay, so guys, he is laying across the branch. He kind of blends in actually. So we're trying to show you where it is. Is right there. It's blending over the branch. Like right there. It's so interesting, but interesting. It like freaks me out. And you can just see it laying all the way across. So you guys can see the head is right here. Right there. So that's right there, the head, and then it all the way across. That's crazy. What? Okay, we'll move on to something different. What's in here? Shrimp? Shrimp the things? Yeah, it says a tarantula. This stuff is freaking me
Tiny
out.
little things down
Give me the
there.
heebie-jeebies.
The tiny little things down there.
Oh
With
yeah.
shrimp.
It's just so fascinating that they keep things like that, and I do see a red tarantula in there. Yeah. Let me see. You guys can see the tarantula right there. You guys see that?
Yeah, that.
Ew. How creepy.
Tarantula.
Yeah. So we'll move on to some other fun stuff rather than reptiles and amphibians here. So they have more tarantulas, they have scorpions, all in these right back here. Just imagine, they even have on the wall a black widow. Like, yeah, we have had those at our house actually. You guys never seen a black widow in person? That's really scary because they are poisonous. And we actually saw them at our house when we first moved in. Yeah, there is a turtle. It looks like he's trying to get up there a little bit. Look, guys. Look, a little turtle. Look at him. Aw. Looks like he's trying to find his way around. Oh, I think we're done looking at snakes, right? So another snake he was pointing out, but kind of creepy over here. Okay. Oh, let's see what else we have here. Oh yeah, there's a blue-tongued skink, it's called. I guess it's related to the iguana family here. Amphibians. Looks like he's probably hanging on his heat rock. And a lizard, oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it is a crocodile. You can tell too. Look at his body. Some creatures you may never even seen before. Okay. Did I see Rafiki? That was pretty cool. He was playing peekaboo with everyone. Okay, so more amphibians. I don't think they're working on anything in here, but we'll see.
I wouldn't mind it.
There's frogs in there. And let's see. I see Minnie Mouse. Is she playing doctor in here? Just the stuffed animal, but. We'll look over there in a second when it's not so busy. I can show you guys inside and where they do some and take care of the animals. Let's see, I'm just gonna walk over here. If there's anything back there. I'll show you guys a clear view in a second, where they do some medical things and CAT scans, x-rays, things like that. So I just didn't want to cut in front of anyone. So, okay, now we can look. Okay, so we can look inside and their veterinary lab, and where they take care of all the animals that we can see on the safari and at Animal Kingdom Lodge here at Walt Disney World. They take care of them here. You guys can see the MRI machine back there, or a CAT scan machine. So it's pretty cool. So a look at where they take care of everybody. And yep, see Minnie Mouse over there. Yep, she's sitting over there. So pretty interesting for the lab. So x-rays that they do. So just taking care of animals here.
They don't necessarily have a whole lot of things to keep their teeth filed down. So that's one thing that we have to do is keep their
But they're not doing anything right now. But I want to show you where they do the work. And they have other things in here. Looks like they're working, but learning all about hormones and animals and how they go about their day, their behavior. Maybe if they're acting a certain way one day that they can kind of figure out, or they know what they're doing. We may not know, but they know because they're the experts in here. And it says for social animals, our keepers collect data on who is spending time with who. Using the data, they create network diagrams that show us the different relationships in the group. So every animal acts and reacts different depending on the environment that they're in. And then I'll show you guys the other thing. Here's the other side of that animation experience. So you would sit over here. They have a lot of screens set up and seats. And again, it's all air conditioned back here. So, which is really nice. We're gonna go outside and look at some of the pets too at the petting zoo. So see if anyone's out there playing with animals. So we just took a little trip over here, learn all about nature, Disney's Animal Kingdom. So just reading all about it. It even goes back, like they have pictures of Walt Disney here with some penguins. And the opening of Animal Kingdom, it opened in 1998, which we know it opened around Earth Day. So in the late 1930s, the Walt Disney Studios began work on a project that departed from all previous strides in animation. All the animal cast in the feature film Bambi. So you can read some of these facts here. So just so interesting, just an interesting place to come and learn if you're into that kind of thing. And again, you get out of the heat and away from the park for a little bit. You want to walk outside? Okay. So that way we can walk outside. Just go around the same way we came in, so. And thank you everybody for liking and subscribing, being here, rewatching or watching, being here whether it's live or rewatching from home. I appreciate it. We couldn't do this without you, so we definitely want to keep streaming and vlogging for YouTube, Instagram, things like that. So, and again, the next live stream will be on Monday at the last day of the Festival of the Arts, and then I have another one set up for next Thursday for Hollywood Studios, and I will be there at nighttime. So that'll be interesting to see, or fun to see all of the lights on for Toy Story and Galaxy's Edge, things like that. I thought it was gonna open. Okay, there we go. It was closing, so I guess that's why. Okay, so let's see. If they have anybody back here. Let's see if I can show you guys some animals. Maybe we can just walk on this side. I'm not gonna walk in there, but I'll show you guys on this side. So people are in there petting. And look at this guy. It's lunchtime, so look at him. Oh my. So she's petting him, and there's these other ones, these goats here. Look at this, guys. Look at them. They're all having their lunch, so hanging out. So, and there are people in there experiencing that as the animal keepers are feeding them. They have this guy over here, or these people over here. He looks like he wants to go in. Right there. Looks like he wants to go in. We have this one. So just a little area. You can come and pet animals. They do make you sanitize your hands before and after your experience, which is great. Is there a show here? Oh, can we check it out and see what it is? I didn't know if there was a sign or, yeah, right up here. So there's a hand washing station right here before you exit and before you come in. Oh, it's at 1. So a care story begins at 1. Oh, there's no care story unless they already did it. You think they're waiting? Okay. Well, it looks like it was at 1, but I'm not really sure. I don't see anyone.
Let's go to Shiga, let's pick.
Oh, it's kind of dark in there. I can't see anything. Oh, look, guys, here's a Komodo dragon. Hi, you can see us too in the window. So you can see him. I actually hear her talking, so maybe we can walk over there for a minute. Look at him. Okay.
For our keepers here, we kind of, I'm not checked out all the animals that we have.
Let's see if we can learn a little bit more about some animals.
Working animals in our outdoor show or talking them in a show. So Reggie's in the process of learning how to work our next guest. So she's going to kind of be up here on the stage, kind of watching and learning some things. So you'll see a couple extra people up here. But we're going to release our next guest, and you guys tell me what you think he is once Ashley comes on out here. Like I mentioned, we have a theme to our show today. We had our prehensile tail porcupine. This is Spruce. What is Spruce?
Oh, his name is Spruce.
Porcupine. Do you think he's a prehensile tail porcupine?
I'll zoom in.
Do you guys know what type of porcupine he is? What if I mentioned he lives right here in North America? Yeah, he's a North American porcupine. So a little bit closer to home here is Spruce, our North American porcupine. Now, unfortunately, these guys do not live naturally down here in Florida. It's a little too warm for them, but they tend to be up in the northern parts of the United States and then out west and things like that. You're gonna find them a bit more. Now, since he is a North American porcupine, the North and South American porcupines I mentioned have the barbs on their quills. So he also has those barbs. You can't see them. They're nice invisible little fish hooks that will stick into the threat, the predator, whatever is bothering him. So when he defends himself, he will take those quills and actually stand them up on end. So he makes himself look as big as he can. Carrie will do the same thing. She can raise and lower those quills to kind of make herself look a little more intimidating. And he has kind of a wide, flat tail on his back end. It's very different than Perry's. And what his does is he, a lot of times in the wild, he's just going to tuck in next to a tree limb, and that tail is going to kind of help stabilize him when he's walking or when he's kind of sleeping. A lot of times people may not even realize that there is a North American porcupine because of how dark he is in the shaded forest. He's going to be nice and camouflaged. Now, they will go down from time to time to move from place to place to another tree. And unfortunately for them, they do have to cross roads. And you might notice that our friend Spruce here is not the fastest of animals. So cars is not a natural habitat for, not a natural predator for these guys, but something that they have to worry about when they're trying to navigate out there in their habitat.
That's so cool.
There he goes. Now he is also getting parts of his diet. Just like Perry, he is also an herbivore. But Spruce here is also working for pieces of coconut. That's one of his favorite things that he gets out here. So we save that for his training as well. So he will get pieces of like apple and sweet potato and things like that. And he also gets a little bit of a fatty patty, although his is gonna probably start decreasing because he's gaining weight like we want him to, but a little too much weight. So that's kind of a game we play. We weigh all of our animals, at least smaller animals, once a week. So we are able to monitor if they're losing a lot of weight, if they're gaining a lot of weight. And we talk with our nutritionalists and they can help us figure out the best schedule for some of their things. We might do a diet increase or diet decrease depending on their weight. Now he also has about 30,000 quills on his body. So it's a good way for protecting himself. Now the underside of his body, as with Perry, our prehensile tail porcupine, for him actually he doesn't have the really sharp quills underneath there as much. So this is an area that we can use if we want to do some training with him, particularly for voluntary injection. So and like I mentioned before with our training, we try to participate, get them to participate in their healthcare. For our friend Spruce, he uses the exact same contraption that we use for Perry for ultrasound, but for him, he'll kind of stand up on it, and he has a lot of loose skin kind of in the folds of his legs, and that's where we're able to give him an injection. So it's a lot easier than having to kind of push him down, give him a little shot real quick. He's not going to enjoy that. We aren't either. But by having him stand up there, have the vet techs get used to pulling out his skin, maybe put a blunted needle against his skin so he gets used to the feel of that, so that one day we have to give him the shot, he's a little more prepared for it. And at the same time, he's getting a lot of coconut when he sits up there, which is his favorite. So that's some of the things we do. So you'll see him climb on down here. Very speedy, of course. So yeah, you're gonna miss him. Here he comes. Good job, Spruce. Now he
That's
also
so cool.
sheds his quills just like Carrie does as well. Now this is the North and you saw the South American porcupine. There are much larger porcupines that live over in Asia and Africa. They do not live in the trees. They live on the ground. And they have bigger predators to deal with, things like African wild dogs, hyenas, lions, things like that. So their quills are a lot bigger and thicker. And so they can leave a really big puncture wound into an animal, but they don't stick into them. They do not have the barbs on them, but again, a very large wound. So you can imagine an animal gets stuck on their side or their face. He's not the cleanest of creatures either, so he has a lot of dirt and funk on those quills. So an animal could run the risk of getting an infection as well. So hopefully they learn not to tangle with these guys. So he's also trained with this target pull as well. It's just a way for us to kind of redirect him to whatever we need to. If we need to refocus him on something, it's a lot easier as well. Now, one thing I didn't mention with Carrie is what these guys are related to. Do you have any idea what porcupines are related to? Hedgehog is a good guess because they have those little spines and quills on their body, but they're not related to hedgehog. Beaver, he is related to a beaver. He's a rodent. So he's a member of the rodent family. About 40% of all mammals are rodents. They're a very large group of animals. Now what makes him a rodent are his teeth. I don't know if you guys saw the orange on the front of his mouth. Yeah, those are his incisors. All rodents' incisors grow their whole life. They don't have roots in them like ours do, so they grow and grow and grow. So rodents chew on a lot of things. That's why rodents leave a big mess behind, because they have to chew on a lot of things to wear their teeth down. So he's going to have things like, we'll give him some tree limbs, he can kind of chew on the bark. We will take his food, we'll hide it in boxes, we'll freeze it in some coconut shells. So he has to use his teeth to find his food. So it's not just sitting there in a bowl, but he has different types of enrichment for him to get his food and to help wear his teeth down, hopefully. So we mentioned that Mr. Spruce was probably going to need a diet decrease soon. So this is where this comes into play. So Mr. Spruce is usually really good at everything out here, except for exiting the stage sometimes. So a lot of times when we get ready to have him exit the stage, he's like, I don't know, let's see. These guys like to mark things, so sometimes if he feels like he hasn't properly marked everything when Spruce was here, he will go into a second lap and then sometimes come back and exit. So we'll see what he does.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
His center of attention.
The good thing is it's not like he's super fast, so we feel pretty confident we're not going to lose him, so which is good. But they have a really good sense of smell. So Carrie was out here right before this. So she's a girl and he's a boy. So even though they're different types of porcupines, there's all sorts of smells going on out here. This is him marking. Like, this is my little steps right here. He has a little thing that he sensed that's right underneath his tail. Are we done? No. Maybe. Do you guys have any questions about our porcupines? We could be here a while. What was that? He lives in trees. Yeah. So the North and South American porcupines tend to all mostly hang out in the trees mostly. They will go to the ground, like I said, to kind of move around from place to place. And then the porcupines over in Asia and Africa live on the ground.
He's on the other side of the stage
But they're
now.
much bigger. They don't have the barbs on their quills, but they have much larger predators.
I think he's playing hide and go seek.
I'll make us nervous. For him? So for the North American porcupines, it would be a little similar to the prehensile tail porcupines. When they're younger, birds of prey, because they don't really have feeling in their talons, they could pick up the babies. Also, cats species, dogs for these guys too is a big one. Dogs tangle a lot of times with porcupines too. If they can get him on the front part of his body, he's vulnerable. So he has to keep this area pointed towards the threat. So if they get him onto his belly, he's done for, unfortunately. Yeah. Do you have a question?
He's on the other side.
They can chew on it and it helps wear their teeth down, yes. Spruce isn't, he has a couple different types of browse that we give him that he likes. He has, he'll get like banana leaf, he gets willow and acacia and things like that. Oh, Spruce.
Oh.
But yes, he'll chew on the bark a little bit too.
I think they got him back.
Yes, you have a question.
Right? They got him.
Tell the difference of a south porcupine and a north porcupine.
Wow, that's a good
So
question.
spruce is the only North American porcupine. That's the only one that lives in North America. And he looks a lot different than the South American porcupines. They have those really long tails. They have a prehensile tail, so they can kind of wrap it around. Spruce doesn't have a tail that long. So they have just different looks to them, but they have similarities in where they like to live and what they like to eat. Any other questions?
Cool to learn about porcupines.
Yes, go ahead.
That's kind of cool.
It's really, because on the outside you can't really tell much of a difference. Sometimes the boys are a little bit bigger in size than the girls. So for the most part, it's just boy parts and girl parts, honestly. So, yeah. Well, I'm gonna hang on here for a couple minutes if you guys have any questions about spruce or anything else you've seen. Thanks for joining us for our ×2 porcupine show.
What's in there? Is it another snake? Oh, really? You had to show me that. Okay, guys, look. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, but there's a huge snake back there. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna see it. There's too much of a glare, so. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna go sit at this table so we can plug in, and then I'm gonna have my snack, my bar. So, as we're at Rafikis Planet Watch, if you guys are joining, we're at Rafikis Planet Watch looking at the petting zoo. We just learned about porcupines. Rafiki, there was a meet and greet that we saw. He was walking by, and then also they have an animation drawing class. But we're gonna charge our phone at the moment, so hang on, guys. Hopefully this goes okay. You guys can look at the petting zoo while I am having my bar and we're charging. I'm just gonna use the box, like, you guys can sit there because we're gonna stay here for a minute. Okay.
Plug that into
back here.
Wherever it is, yeah.
Am I not doing it right? I just wasn't pressing it hard enough. And then where? My phone, right? Okay. Okay, guys, so, do you have my bar, though? You guys can look at everybody with the animals here. And then, so, I will change this for a second so you guys can see me. So, if you guys are just joining, like I was saying, we're at Rafikis Planet Watch, and we're just going to stay here for a minute and charge up so you guys can enjoy the scenery of the animals. And if you guys want to say anything, you can. I'll answer while we're sitting here, but I won't keep it focused on me, obviously. And if you're rewatching or if you're watching, coming in, so we're going to go after, probably here, we're going to go to the safari. We're going to see how long the safari is once we get back on the train ride from Rafikis Planet Watch. So we'll see if we can get on that as well, but we'll check it out. If not, we'll go over to see Basko because we did want to see him. So we might go do that. So we'll see what happens, but we're just going to stay here for a few minutes. So enjoy the scenery, guys.
Ready, baby? Ready.
And then the power please.
There you go, George.
You want me to use them the whole time, or do you want me to keep it plugged in as I'm walking? That's so cool that he's drawing that.
Started.
Did you want to check the time for the safari? I mean, I know we're over here, but just to see how long it is. Oh, we're gonna eat your bird. Why not? You want my last one? Hungry? On the way to see Bakso, did you want to get those fries? We can do that. That's it? Oh wow, okay. Okay, well, I don't want the last bite. They have them right there as soon as we get off the, like if you walk back, if we're going to see Basko first, we can go that way and get them. Oh, the little girl, she doesn't have a Moana dress like the newer one. Oh, where did he go with his drawing? I wanted to see it. Thank you. Did you want to go to the bathroom or anything? Or good? Okay. Just want to get a little something. I thought it'd be interesting. How long does it charge it pretty quick? Like if you went from what I went from to now? It went down? Oh, I think it said 45. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey guys, so we're going to continue on and we're going to get back on the train. I think we're going to stop and get the strawberry chocolate fries and head over to see Basko. And then if the wait time for safari stays where it is, 25 to 30, we'll definitely do that too. It's a fun-filled day here at Animal Kingdom. Oh, I just need to go throw it away. I was gonna see, like, I wonder if he went inside with it. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this away. And we're gonna head back on the train. Again, if it lags before we get back over to the theme park, just know we're still here. It's just that no connection between the Rafikis Planet Watch and the actual theme park. But we're going to head back on the train and do those things, so stay along with us. Thank you all for being here. And sometimes we just have to stop and have a little snack or eat, you know, relax. So, but continue to stay with us. So even if we take those little breaks, you guys can still enjoy the scenery of the theme park or wherever we may be. Look at this, Flower and Garden Festival starting in March 5th. And they have a pollination garden here at Rafikis Planet Watch. Butterfly friendly gardening tips. And they'll have a butterfly garden there too, a flower garden. So we'll be going there as well. So you can see it here. And again, if it's lagging, just stay with us guys, okay? All right, let's head back. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Maybe we'll walk up. Excuse me, maybe we'll walk up and it'll be there like it was when we came over. If you guys are definitely enjoying the live stream, make sure you hit that like so it can go around and we can live stream some more. We always enjoy being out here in the parks, so, and sharing it with you guys, since you can't be here, but you can watch. And it's almost as if you're here. I hear the train, but I don't know if we'll make this one. The weather is definitely holding out for us, so that's good. I think there was more people over here than I thought there was going to be, right? You guys didn't know, since we're at Animal Kingdom, the 30th anniversary of Pocahontas. I don't know the exact date, but it's 30 years. I saw they had Miko and some merchandise for that movie. I'll mute you guys for just a second.
Okay, we don't know what he wanted.
Can we go to the other side? Or is it just one way? Oh yeah, it is one way. Okay. Exit. One way exit. So I think regarding the small cord, I don't think it's going to work because I think it just pulls on it. I mean, this one, since even though, because I'm not holding the box now too, so it might be a little better just to use the one. I don't know. Looks like the train is here, so hopefully we make it and they wait for us. They're not full, so definitely should be able to get on. Get back on the fancy train. Why? I mean, it wasn't that bad, but we can't go this way anyway. It's for handicap. Is that how it looked? Okay, well, I thought it would get a better view because it was higher up. But yeah, we can sit in the front if we can get one. I wasn't originally going to do that, but I thought it was low, and I thought the bar would be in the way. But I guess since we're up, then I guess maybe it doesn't matter.
Can if, you know, the things are good.
Can only move it so fast. Okay. Yep, we'll just try to go down here, I think. Okay, there's a door open over here, so we'll go this way. Oh, it does say reserved. Okay. Well, I guess we're still going to be sitting on the top because I can't. Everybody went on the front, so we're just going to sit on the second. That's okay with me, though. There's nobody in front of me now, so. But it wasn't a big deal, right? Back on the train. So yeah, we'll stop and get that, and then we'll go to the Basko. I don't think they have anymore. I think I missed out on it. Harambe market. I would have to look. I mean, I know they have the watermelon lemonade, but I think it was something else. We probably missed it. It's okay.
Greetings, friends, and welcome aboard the Wildlife Express. We hope you enjoyed your visit to Rafikis Planet Watch. We are now beginning our return trip to the African town of Harambe. For your safety, please remain seated and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Sit all the way back against the bench. And please, be sure to watch your children.
Bienvenidos. Comenzamos ahora nuestro viaje de regreso a la aldea africana de Harambe. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Siéntense hasta atrás, pegados al respaldo de la banca. Y por favor, cuiden a los niños. Gracias.
You come in a different way than you go back to the park. It's one circle. Say goodbye to the conservation station. Another bumpy ride. A bumpy ride.
Stay seated, friends. That includes the little ones, for your safety. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express, with service from Rafikis Planet Watch to the village of Harambe. As you head back out into Disney's Animal Kingdom, we hope you take with you a great appreciation for the very journey that led us here. You see, it was Walt Disney's passion for animals and conservation.
Guys, there's some little animals out here.
Film crews across the globe to capture dramatic footage of wildlife in remote locations. Walt Disney's True Life Adventure series touched the hearts of millions of viewers, inspiring a spirit of conservation and paving the road for the major documentaries we see today. That same power eventually inspired the creation of Disney Nature, the latest continuation of this wildlife storytelling tradition. With the release of powerful films like African Cats, Born in China, and Penguins, Disney Nature creates a unique opportunity to connect with wildlife on an emotional level, inspiring us to preserve nature through care and understanding. And did you know that each film provides an opportunity for filmgoers to become conservationists just by seeing the films? A portion of the first week's ticket sales for each Disney Nature release is directed through the Disney Conservation Fund to support specific conservation initiatives with nonprofit organizations around the globe. It was this rich legacy of animal storytelling that inspired the idea of Disney's Animal Kingdom, a place that celebrates our deep connection with animals, the magic of nature, and wonder of exploration that comes from preserving and protecting our natural world. As you venture out into the park today, or make your way back to wherever you call home, remember, that legacy lives in you. We are now approaching the Harambe train station. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the railing. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please be sure to watch your children as you exit. Go well, and remember, preserving the magic of nature begins with you. Asante.
Everybody's just enjoying their meal at the Harambe Market. Welcome back to Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. Something smells good. Did you want, if you're gonna wait for Flame Tree, I'm assuming after the fries, I didn't know if you wanted like a meal here or you wanted to go there in a little while. You drink water? are back to Animal Kingdom. It's nice that they have gates open, so you don't have to worry about it. That's nice. I feel like I didn't even need my sunglasses today. Were you wearing them? Oh, okay. I was like, I've been wearing them, but I was like, maybe I should just put them in my bag. It's definitely wild out here, guys, at Animal Kingdom.
Alright, girls.
Okay, so we're gonna try to walk through here. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All the stroller parking is outside of the train station. So we definitely have a lot going on here today. You guys can see all that. And there's a lot of people coming in. I'm glad we went because it looks like it's getting a little bit more busy now. Yeah, I guess so. You gotta think it's an open attraction, so you would like, oh, what's over here? Like, I would be curious, like, especially coming here for the first time, you know, not knowing. So, all right, so we're back in the theme park and heading over to try to see Basko, but we're gonna stop and get some fries. We'll show you guys what they look like. And it's nice it's a cloud cover too. It's not like direct sun today, so. They're all decked out like Winnie the Pooh stuff. Look at that, guys. That's kind of cool. They're all decked out, like decorated, or not decorated, dressed up as characters.
We're in Africa right now. What are you looking for? The safari? If you go down.
Take a beautiful view of the Tree of Life, guys. So pretty. It's a good shot, and then a picture photo spot. So. You guys can look right through here. I'll show you guys the Tree of Life just to get a better view. Look through the trees. So it's so peaceful. So, and underneath that Tree of Life, that's where Bug's Life is, and that's where Zootopia is going to be going. If Bug's Life, if you guys did not know, it closes March 17th. That will be the last day for that attraction. If you guys will miss a Bug's Life, comment down below. Here's a better look, actually. Look at all the animals that are carved out in the Tree of Life. Something that they were able to create for the icon of Animal Kingdom. So cool. Okay. So I think Kamal's, I think it's, I don't know if it's this side or this side. I have to check. That's the caravan road, so it must be this one. That has Sundays, shaved ice. I think it's right here. This one. Let me see. Oh yeah, so guys, these are the strawberry chocolate fries here at Kamal's. Going over to see Basko, and they're $6.99, so that's what we're getting.
I've heard it's amazing.
Get some treats here, and then hopefully find a place to sit and show you guys.
We'll be over here. We're trying to get out in 14 minutes.
Yeah, the fries, that's fine. Did you ask me before? Oh, I didn't hear you. You gotta speak up. Also, did you want a soda or anything? Or lemonade? No? Okay, so we're gonna get the fries. Here's a closer look. And they come with cinnamon sugar, with chocolate ganache, strawberries, and honey cream cheese. So it sounds like a good treat to me. They have chicken with dumplings and also regular fries. I'm gonna stand over here, okay? I'll stand over here, get out of everybody's way. I will, but is this the line to wait?
They're gonna call the name.
Oh, they are, okay. I was just making sure. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to Paul. He's with me waiting for everything. So took an extra day off from work, so that's nice. So I can walk down there where those people are sitting. Okay. Try to see if there's an open seating. I'm not sure if there will be, but we can check. Not that long of a line, which is nice. And also, if you guys are doing at other restaurants, Restaurantosaurus or Harambe Market, they do offer mobile order. Let me see if there's anywhere down here. Oop, shoot. Okay. Wait, hang on, guys. There we go. Okay. If this is acting up again, so hold on. Okay, hopefully that will fix it. Okay. It's the cord pulling as I'm charging, so. Okay. And, yeah, I don't see a table down here. So I don't know where we're gonna sit with. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so hopefully this cord doesn't continue to pull. Wasn't doing that before, and so I was trying to find a seat, and then all of a sudden it wanted to turn sideways, just all by itself. Okay. I don't know. The gimbal has a mind of its own. He's still waiting, so let me see. Sorry about that. I have no idea. Let me go sit down and try to figure this out. We were hoping with this new device, it wasn't going to do this. So, hang on. Just hold tight for me. Hopefully Paul will find me in this corner. Back here. Yeah, it's a gimbal ride. It happens every time I live stream. So, not sure about that, but this is a scenic area. It's very windy over here, but very pretty, and you can see guests that are exiting out of the Tree of Life or A Bug's Life. So, but we want to stay charged, right? So a little gimbal ride isn't too bad. So, but we'll sit over here and enjoy the fries. And hopefully he'll find me as I'm live streaming. He should be able to, hopefully. You guys can enjoy this music. Okay, I'm gonna unplug. suggestions on how to not have that happen, please let me know. So we don't have to ride because it's pulling. So if you could just give me the charge box, I'm going to plug it in right real quick before you just bump the whole thing. It's okay. I know. Wow. It was to be okay. A little different. Because we're going to stay here, right? I guess it is then. You want me to plug it back in there? Well, the thing is that the gimbal keeps blinking. Really? Okay, can I do that? But it still says it has 3 dots, so I don't understand that. Hang on, guys. It's okay. But they're really good. Okay, Paul made a face, so put face flap. You don't like that? It's an interesting combination for these fries, but they're really good.
Don't taste the extra cinnamon and sugar.
There's a little bit sprinkled on, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it's strawberry and chocolate, which is good. But did you like them better if there'd be like churro fries? I don't know. Maybe you should suggest that. Disney, if you're listening, churro fries with strawberry and chocolate. But yeah, it looks like a lot of people go over to Rafikis Planet Watch. Thank you all for being here while we're enjoying our food. I'll eat the strawberry. It's because I'm strawberry. Yeah. you know how much homeless usually is because I loved it. If you could just take my spot when it goes to the bathroom and then it might fall over because it's wobbly, it's windy. You don't think so? Okay. If it falls over, guys, while I'm gone, like call me. Are you controlling that? Okay. So left collarbone, he put you guys in collarbone. Okay, well, it was. I thought you were filming yourself. Do you need to go to the bathroom? So should we carry this contraption or what should we do? It's gonna pull on it. You know that, right? This is for the gimbal. I'm seeing the top part. Can you just tell me what my phone is at? 50. Oh, it's at 50. Well, it's only on at 10%. That's it. That's crazy. I mean, that would last another hour. I can try and see it. See what happens. Okay, guys, you want to walk over and try to see Basko, the new tiger? Hot. It's a little warm, right? I cannot, unless this foot goes in my pocket. That's all I can do.
Unless you tried the short one.
Yeah, well, we saw how that went last time. I'd rather not, because it's gonna pull it. That was a waste of money, I think. $6. Okay, well, say it's $6. That's cheapest to pay. Anyway, we'll go over and see Basko. I don't think I'm using that. So we're gonna unplug the long one and plug. Okay, we just So unplug this, right? Hang on, guys. He's gonna plug this in. And you know what's gonna happen though? Because that's why it turns. You see how it's wrapped around? That's why. And now the gimbal is in my view of my screen. So now you can see the gimbal. So this is like, this cord is making it do that. Okay, the gimbal is still in the way for some reason. It's in the view of the camera or of my view. I'm not sure why. That happened at Magic Kingdom too. I heard you. What's supposed to be slid?
The thing holding your phone, it needs to go away from the camera.
Really? Why? But that doesn't have anything to do with this piece that's in my view.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, really? Are you sure? So if I slide it over, it's still there, but okay. Okay, we'll just deal with it. It's fine. It's very little. It's not as much as Magic, so we'll see. Hey guys, horse still plugged up, so we're gonna go see Basko. I'm hoping he's out. Paul's my handy. Look, he has everything. He's carrying my backpack, all my supplies. He's carrying everything for me while I live stream today. He's my helper. Thank you. So hopefully no more gimbal rides. There's actually some music. I thought I heard music. I wasn't sure if it was a flotilla coming by, but they're playing actually today. Playing live music.
Beautiful animal kingdom. We are beats and strings with the sitar and the drums, as you can see.
I'll show you guys.
Sitar got 19 strings and the drums got more than so many beats and micro beats and so on. Let us amalgamate this beautiful elements of music, the rhythm and the tunes and the tones and the overtones and intones with the next song named Western Ghats. Western Ghats is called beautiful, long-running mountain range and forest range in southern India, spanning across 3 major states, Karnataka, Kerala, and Mumbai, and also Goa. Sugamano, Kerala. Yeah. Enjoy the next song called Western Ghats, the song of the nature.
to Asia. little bit of a traffic jam. Do you want coffee? Oh yeah. I'll let you want coffee. We probably for Starbucks, right? Guys, in Asia, you can pick up coffee at Joffrey's. So you don't have to go all the way back to the front, or if you prefer Starbucks, you can get that as well. Back at Creature Comforts in Animal Kingdom. Do you guys prefer Joffrey's or Starbucks? Whatever your choice. I don't see any monkeys hanging around, do you? Do you see any monkeys? No? And it looks like Cali River Rapids is closed for refurbishment. I think they said it was going to open back up around the springtime, so kind of makes sense with the cooler weather and everything. It's a time to refurb things. Back at the Marajah Jungle Truck, there was a baby tiger born, and when it was first born, the first few days, everybody wanted to come see, and it was like a 2-hour wait.
It's about 5 months.
5? Really? I feel like he was just born.
Well, they just recently let him out.
Oh, okay. So there's a lot of pin trading going on today. I see cast members with boards everywhere.
They just leave the door open and
okay.
He can come and go as he pleases.
Oh, okay. So hopefully he'll be out. Hello. Hi. So yeah, I see a lot of casts with pin boards today. Like even one at the little food cart selling drinks and everything. They actually had a pin board. Okay. What? What'd you hear? Like a static thing? Oh. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. Guys, a kimono dragon. Did we see those back there? We did. But here's one out in the wild. Well, yeah. This is wild. It's wild out here. Animal Kingdom. Right, guys? It's wild. Okay. So, you can see that there. Just enjoying the heat for the day. Pretty cool. He's like, hey, why are you looking at me? Okay. Let's move along. Let me zoom out for you guys. There we go. The tigers. Now, there's no guarantee that we'll see him because he has a door in and out, comes as he pleases. He's been a little hard-headed from what I've been hearing. So not listening to his mother. So we'll see. You know, kids are so temperamental. So it'll be interesting to see if he is acting out or playing, things like that. But we're gonna go see. We have to get through this another scorpion or reptile area. Is there anything in here?
He's huge. I see him.
I don't really see anything. Okay.
We got some of our monkeys here. I can see one of them as she moves. Ow.
I don't see anything. Honestly.
She's like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, lady?
Like, I don't see it.
Are after this building.
Let's go try and see.
We'll get to it, no worries.
I think the monkey, she's hiding, so. Okay, well, I couldn't see it, so even when I looked, I couldn't see it, so. We're gonna try, thank you, try to see a tiger. I think we've seen enough reptiles for today. Tiki's Planet Watch. So let's see if the tigers are out. I don't know if they're gonna be over here. I'm gonna go down below, or if they're gonna be out there. It's hard to say. Well, I'm looking over here, but I mean, it's probably down there. I think it's more open, right? But here's part of the tiger habitat, but I think they're probably out, if they're out at all. So, but it's very pretty. Okay, let's go see. Again, there's no guarantee that we'll see Basko, but we'll see if he's out. If not, we'll just have to make another trip to Animal Kingdom. But I see it's quite busy down here, so there's got to be some kind of interaction. It's very crowded, so I'm assuming he's out or something's out. Okay, he's sleeping. Okay, we'll try to get a look for you guys. Okay, he's away from his mother, right? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. And no, you're good. The mother's getting up. If you guys look right here, right there, it's laying down. Basko is resting. So he's sleeping. I wish he was awake. But it's a baby tiger, about 5 months old, right? You said 5 months old. So if you guys can see Basko, he's right there. How cool. And look at the mother. She's gonna go check on him, I think. Nope, she kept walking. Maybe we'll stay here for a second and see. Oh, there he goes. He lifts his head up. Let's see if he gets up and walks around.
He's like, where's my mom going?
Yeah. See if we see any movement here, guys. Oh yeah, look, he's sitting up. How cute. Such coloring on the tiger too. You guys see him? He's like, why are these people on the attraction for the day? Looking at me. Look at the coloring on his face though. So pretty. Oh, yep, he's looking for her. He is quite big though. For to be 5 months. Yeah, he is bigger than our dog. Maybe she went behind the trees. Oh. Here he goes. He's got a walk around. He's probably gonna go follow her. Yeah, she was right. Look at that, guys. Oh. So interesting. Did you get a couple pictures? Because I know Lena wanted to see too. She wasn't able to come, so let me see. I don't see the mom at all though. I just see the baby Basko. There he is.
I can send it to you.
Looks like we walked over here right in time. Because we might not get a view now. Nope, there he goes. Okay. Let's see if he goes out in the open. He's going towards where his mom went, I think.
I don't know where Mama is.
Yeah, I think they're hiding behind this trees. I thought it was a cast member, but that was just a guess.
I don't see him now behind the bamboo.
Okay, well we got to see him, so I don't think he's gonna, I think they're hiding, so they probably don't want all this attention. So he's so
Yeah,
cute.
barely bigger than Luna.
We got to see him out, and since his mom walked away, he walked away too. So that was cool. I'm glad he was in plain view, and we caught him right on time, because if we would have been a few seconds later, we wouldn't have seen him. Cool. That's a great picture. I need all of those sent to me, please. Just been a few seconds later, we would not have seen him. Cool. Oh yeah, I have to crop it, but. Okay, so the new baby tiger was out and about. Okay. Oh, you sent him to her? Did she respond? Oh. You can tell her I saw her text, but I couldn't respond. Okay. So more of the open area. And again, I'm glad we could see the baby tiger when he was out. And there's some more animals over here, actually. Just hanging out. If you guys can see them. Do you see them hanging out over there? What are those called again?
No idea.
Cattle? Cows? I don't know. I'm not sure what they're called, but okay. Well, that was cool that we got to see one of the things that we come for. And let me zoom back out so you guys get more of it. There we go. Walking view.
Does anybody need some water?
Yeah. We did get up and start walking.
Okay, so there's more tiger activity over here.
Checking that environment, right? And taking up so
It's
much
okay.
to grow their coffee.
Okay, so there's more tiger activity, but they're walking away as well. Yep. This one's all by itself, so. Okay. And yeah, so we'll keep going. Alrighty. Yeah, there's the water buffalo sitting over there. I don't know what they're called. Is that what they're called? You don't know? Okay. When we come out of the truck, we will see what the safari line looks like. And head over there. You ready to go through this red pavilion? Gotta go through here. See, this is where I thought they were going to be, but originally. All right, let's go through here. Guys, this isn't good with the gimbal, with the chains. All right, let me see. Oh, okay, not as bad as I thought. Thank you. Not as bad as I thought. Okay, so you grab them all at once. Hi, how are you? Good, thanks. Look at the birds. Look at this one. Look, so pretty. Just hanging right there. So pretty. You can learn all about the birds here in this habitat. So pretty. And yeah, there's some more hanging out over here. Looks like a pigeon, right? A colorful pigeon. No? Let's see. You guys can get a bird spotting guide and you can find out what kind of animals these are, or birds they are. Different colors. Hanging out over here, walking around. Okay. Alright. So many birds. Do you see any? Can you spot some? Oh! Oh my! Okay, well there's one right here behind you. Right there. Look, he's picking up sticks.
What about that one that followed you?
I thought, is it this one? I remember that too. Remember the one that used to follow you around? I don't know if he's still around. There used to be a bird, guys. He would follow you around. I don't know if they have him anymore. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, they're cool. They're just walking around. Oh, I almost got hit in the head by one. Do you guys still have that one? I don't forget what kind of bird it was, but he used to follow you around. I don't know if you're here, but
A couple of our pheasants
Okay.
really love to do that.
Okay.
And she's still over there. Our female pheasant really likes anything shiny.
Okay.
So she likes to follow people around
Okay.
and see if they have shiny things.
Yeah.
And she has babies right now.
it's been a couple years, so I was like, I didn't know she was still here because they were like, oh my gosh, she will follow anybody out of here. And I was like, really? So it was kind of funny. So he was just asking about that. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, our newcomer pigeons are almost always in the pathway, and a lot of them are having chicks right now.
Oh, really?
So we'll see how this goes.
Oh, yeah, I see.
They're trying to find your sticks, but they're also very territorial.
Ah,
so the bigger
gotcha.
one will chase or steal it from the smaller one.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
usually more dominant. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, we just saw Basko.
Did you?
Just for a few minutes because he went in with his mom. She walked away and then he followed. So I'm glad we weren't a few seconds later because if we were, we would have missed it. So I'm glad too because we've been trying to catch them.
Babies.
So, oh yeah, look at this.
They're only a couple weeks old.
Oh my gosh. Look at this, guys.
And
Aww. Oh,
other chickens
passing through. Aww, thank you. So cute. She was running through with her baby, protecting the baby. Oh, she left it behind. She only took one with her. Aw. So they're all back there. You can't really see. What's that? Oh, that he got left behind. Aw.
Rita.
Oh yeah. You're missing your other baby. She's like, oh no, look at that.
That's why.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I left one.
Right there. It's right behind the
Mm-hmm. Aww. She was probably worried about them. How cool is that? Oh, and look at these guys. Oh, he just flew away, but look at him. Look. There's Frida and her babies. Okay. So cute. It's amazing just to watch wildlife. Look at all these guys talking. So that was Frida and her babies. She said they were, what kind of animal or bird? A pheasant. Okay. So the pheasant, there used to be one here that would follow you around, but that was a couple years ago. And then that one just had babies. So she was running back because she forgot one. She's like, where's the other one? Okay. And then you have to walk through these chains here. So interesting because they got to keep the birds in. So that's why they're here. Thank you. And just magically, it opened for me. All right. So that is on the Marajah jungle track to see the tigers and the birds, some animals. It's 40, okay. So I don't know. Yeah, but we're not gonna take this on a gimbal ride or Everest ride. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, you can't vlog in there. What about Nemo? What time is the next show? I was like, we could do that instead of Safari. If we could catch it. Oh, well, there wasn't. What time is it now? Oh, I don't think we'll walk over there in 4 minutes. Okay, so. Do you think Safari will be 40? But I want to come see Basko, and like, we wouldn't have been able to see him if we were later. Because we don't know if he would have stayed in for the day, if he would have come back out. So, oh yeah, there is a monkey. There's a monkey over there. hanging out right there. Just hanging out.
The only other thing you could do is the Green Forest.
Yeah, I thought about that too. And then they have the building over there, you know, Cali River Rapids, what I was just saying, how it is under refurb, so. Okay, so you want to go walk that Gorilla Falls? Huh. Yeah, we can do that. We can do the Gorilla Falls, and then we'll check Safari, and then if it's too long, we'll still, then we can end the stream at that point. And we'll come back. I mean, when I did the last live stream at Animal Kingdom, I said we'd come back and do Rafikis Planet Watch, and that's what we did. They have some games and everything outside of Cali because it's down refurb. So the cast members are entertaining guests with some Connect 4 and some checkers on the grounds, some pin trading, you know, keeping guests entertained. So we're going to walk over to Gorilla Falls, check that out, check the safari, and if it's still too long, then we will call it a day. But we did a lot of fun things here. So I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. And it's always nice to walk through Animal Kingdom or any theme park. Yeah, this is Disney's largest park, actually. So I remember them saying Magic Kingdom could fit into Animal Kingdom.
Magic and Disneyland.
I don't know if they went that far. And then also California, Disneyland and California Adventure can fit into the Magic Kingdom parking lot. So that's interesting as well. But Animal Kingdom, you definitely get your steps in. There's hills, and it is the largest park. Back in 2017, I actually did a 5K in Animal Kingdom and got to run through Pandora with the lights on. It was all lit up and early morning, but they haven't done a 5K since then in Animal Kingdom. That would be nice if they did another one. But good luck to all the runners this weekend at Disney's Princess Half Marathon. That shows at 3:30 as well. But you said it's 2, right? Okay, oh, it's 2:30. Okay. Well, I think we're doing pretty good with the charging, right? One gimbal ride, so that's good.
And there was no wait for that.
That's true. There was no wait for the gimbal ride. You didn't need a lightning lane, and you didn't have to do a rope drop. Just your entertainment for the day. Wow, it's slow. The box actually charges quick, but it pulls on everything. So. Thank you for being here, guys. I was hoping the park would, like, thin out a little bit, I guess. Remember after like 2 o'clock, everybody would park hop? But now it's after 11, so you don't have to wait until 2. You just don't need reservations after 2 for a pass holder. Except for on the weekends at Magic Kingdom, you need them all day, Saturday and Sunday, even if it's after 2 p.m. Still on the reservation system. So we just made a loop back. We usually don't backtrack, but a little loop back to the Gorilla Falls, which is next to Rafikis Planet Watch. What happened? Is it behind? Where? Oh. Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, we're going back towards Rafikis Planet Watch. And thank you guys for joining the live stream. I know there's other live streams here as well, so thank you for being here and rewatching, watching and tuning into the channel. I appreciate it. Are you watching me or them? Just curious. Okay, so let's head back to the Gorilla Falls. I won't get too salty on camera, guys. If you guys watch my cake bake review, I give Paul kind of a side eye, so we won't do that today.
Just not the camera.
Delete, edit. Can't do that on live stream, but anyway, back to the Gorilla Exploration Trail. And again, some of these attractions, they do close early, so you have to come during the day. So this is the exit for Safari. So that's what we're seeing right now, but we can still go in. Were you confused? Because it's a wild day. They're all on the loose. Everyone's on the loose. Okay. So back to the exploration trail. Hopefully we can see some more animals back here.
Did matter, it wasn't matter.
And the last trail today, see, 5:15. So while walking the trail, no eating.
Just no bananas.
Nope, no bananas. These are endangered animals. I don't know. We'll have to look at the sign. These black and white. I don't think so. It's not what they look like, I don't think. No, they don't. Unless you don't put any cream or sugar. No, if that's the case. Bridging the Wild, they are a Colobus monkey, so you're kind of close to Colombian coffee. If so, let me see if I can find it here. You guys can get a closer look. There we go. There we go. You can watch him. It is a Colobus monkey, Angolan, black and white. The Colobus are neighboring forests, can be found throughout Angola, Southern Democratic Republic of Congo, Tanzania, and Kenya. So he was not right, but close. It's probably time to stop at Starbucks. Okay. Hi, how are you doing? So, I just want to show you guys that. Okay. And here's some more information about those animals. They move through their habitat by leaping from tree to tree. So, it looks like they're pretty mellow today, just hanging out. So, just hanging out. It is a little warm. Like I said, we have a cold front coming in tonight. So they have these trees blocking some things that you can't see. When I went to Disney Springs, that vlog is coming out tomorrow. You guys will see these type of barriers with the trees to block things that they're doing near Raglan Road. So the walkway from Gideon's over to say like Joffrey's or the boathouse is blocked by all of those trees. So they don't want anyone seeing what they're doing. But that vlog is coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for Disney Springs. And I hope you guys are enjoying this nice day at Animal Kingdom. We did enjoy the Lion King show. It was air conditioned and inside when we first got here. And seeing all the animals, Basko was definitely a highlight. Okay. Please, no food. Reptiles in here too, so they keep all the reptiles inside, so you can look at a couple of them. Hopefully there's no snakes over here. Oh yeah, let's see if there's anything in there. Do you see anything in there? I see something like sleeping, like I see balls. Do you see that? Like in the rock. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see it in there. A little turtle sitting there. And then there's some, I don't know, mice in here? In there? Are they naked? Oh, they're naked mole rats?
That's what they look like.
What was his name?
Rufus.
Oh, Rufus, yeah, from Kim Possible. Hi, Jared Journeys. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Sorry. My favorite animal exhibit? Let me think about that. That's a great question. What would you say yours is, Paul? You know? Oh yeah, is that on this trail, right? Okay.
I'm surprised because the Bruce's Green Bridge is actually a pretty...
So it's probably, you know, I kind of like walking behind the Tree of Life. If we can catch kangaroos and otters, I think that's kind of cool. Otherwise, I think that, I'm stumped on that question. If you guys have one down below, comment down below, let me know what your favorite animal exhibit is. But it has to be the otters and probably the, what was I saying? Oh, kangaroos. Otters and kangaroos. So, but yeah. And Jared Journeys, if you go back to rewatch some of the live stream, you can see the Lion King show, and we went over to Rafikis Planet Watch. And for those who are watching from home as well, some things in the beginning of the live stream, so that you might have missed, you might want to see here at Animal Kingdom, including Basko, the baby tiger. But look how pretty it is. So scenic. And I asked Paul what his favorite exhibit is, and he said the one that we're on, the gorilla trail, and you can see gorillas being active, so we'll go check that out since we're on this. And he said it was his favorite. You didn't just say that because we're on it, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it was cool. Remember when the gorillas were climbing the trees?
Yeah, that's true.
And
yeah, if they're active, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, you have barely drank any water today. Let's see if there's anything down here. I don't know if we'll see the hippo in here. Where? Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit.
Here, where my feet is pointing over, opposite me.
You guys can see the hippo right there. His head is above the water. Yes, definitely look Journeys for baby Basko. We just saw him probably like 10 minutes ago. Oh, he's going underwater. He's going. So you guys got to see a little bit of the hippo. We're trying to look for him, but I don't know if you can't see him now. We can see a bunch of fish. Yeah, but it's pretty like cloudy, so I see the back of him. Like, do you see it? In the water, you can see the back of the hippo.
It looks like it's coming this way, though.
I'm not sure. I mean, you can see him pretty good a few minutes ago. He had his head above water, but you can just see the back of him right now. Just barely. Oh, there he is. Look. Cool. Look at that. Yay, he came out. Oh, there he goes, back under. He must be taking breaths or getting fish or something. You think he's eating? Just gonna try to see if he was gonna come back up. You can still see his back though. It was cool that he popped up though. What's that?
You can't see him from under the water.
You can, it's too cloudy. Oh, he's moving a little bit. There he is. There's the hippo. He's taking a few breaths and he's been peeking his head up just a little bit. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so he went back under. Alright, so we can show you guys the hippo going to and from underneath the water and back up. Let's see what else. Oh, he's doing back up. There we go. And we'll see it. Hopefully the gorillas are out. Even like the mole rats, I know sometimes they pop out in and out of the holes out of the ground. So.
Is there a train? Oh, I don't know.
If you guys have any questions or any comments or anything, please let me know. Oh, I see some zebras. Rare that you see a zebra over here. Let's see, I'll go this side. Okay, there's a zebra. Look at that, guys. We're not even on the safari and we're still seeing a lot of animals. Look at that. At Rafikis Planet Watch, if you missed it again, you can see a white rhino and some of their animals in their homes, not on the safari, and even where they keep the animals. So the zebra just hanging out over here. So how pretty. He's just standing there. Oh yeah, but that's not a, is it a zebra? It looks like his tail is a little bit different though. Is it one of those, the wildebeest or whatever it's called, right? Guys, I'm not very good at animal history or identifying them. But I think at the very back, if you see the tail on the other side, I think it's right here. You can see, I think it's one of the wildebeest because his tail looks a little bit different than a zebra. So, he's just standing there. Okay. Animals are so fascinating. You can almost just like watch them all day to see what they're doing. Let's see if there's anything over here. Oh, okay. You see one? Oh yeah. I see the one on the rock. There we go. Okay. No, I don't want to get anyone's way, so we can just see this one. Oh yeah, there are. You guys can kind of see. There's a few more. There's one. Look how he's sitting. That's kind of cool. That one's looking up at the sky. Reach for the sky. It's kind of cool. Oh, well, I wasn't gonna get one's way, but okay. And then you have these guys.
And will be more solitary. We're going to have two females together, and there will be a male. They're male. Right now, they just kind of separate. The two females are like, we're going to do our thing in the back. And,
kind of cool.
And the insects will have well over 30 different colors. But it usually comes down to is it going to eat us or can we eat it?
Okay, this one is sitting, observing everybody. He's just all by himself.
The right shoulder, that one is Nirvana. The one on the left shoulder is Carlos Rafikis.
Wonder what he's looking for. Look at that zebra. He looks so sad. Doesn't he? Guys, look at the zebra. Doesn't he look sad? Look at him. And there's two over there in the corner. I hope they're not being mean to him. You see the two back there? He's all alone. And this guy's just looking around. He's like, I think he's like, is it gonna rain today? Oh. He's watching out over them. How cool. All right. Let's move along. Let's move right along. Yeah, that'd be cool, right? To see them in your backyard. I wonder if they would like protect from other things or, you know, get along. We have a lot of geckos and lizards in our backyard, so they keep the spiders away, which is nice. Oh, yep, he's sleeping. One of the gorillas, you can see his, oh, they both have their like feet up. Yep, so here's the gorillas. Look at their feet. Oh, he's sleeping upside down, huh? Gorillas. Yep, and look at this guy. You look at him. Look how he's sleeping. I'll try to zoom in. There we go. Look at that guy. Paul was saying that's how our dog sleeps. He likes to sleep upside down. His feet up. Isn't that funny? That one looks like, does it have a one on it? You see that? Over there? Interesting, they must be worn out for the day. They're so tired. Looks like they had a big lunch. I know that's what I was saying. The one on top of the other, but looked like they had a big lunch. With all their lettuce, it's all streamed or shredded across the land here. They do have cast members here to answer questions. If you guys have questions about animals, they do. Again, at Rafikis Planet Watch, we watched a little exhibit telling us about a porcupine. So that was an information session as well. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about animals, they do have tours that you can book, like the Wild Africa Trek and other safari tours that you can book, but you have to go to disneyworld.com to look for those. But they are very informative as well. And then this one has, looks like a baby and the mom or dad, but it is two right there. I can't see that right now, but so if you guys see, there are cast members here. She's actually explaining some things right now. She's talking with guests, so if you guys ever have questions and are at the park, you can ask them. They know all about the animals. As I was asking back at the bird exhibit, the pheasant, like, was she still here that follows you around? So if you have questions, you can ask. Or book one of those tours. And then you have this guy. He is sleeping in the corner. So. But hopefully you guys are planning a trip real soon, or can come to Animal Kingdom or a Disney theme park. Again, we'll be at the Festival of Arts on Monday for the last day of the art festival. So hopefully you guys can join for that. And next Thursday, I know I said this early in the stream, but for those just joining, we'll be at Hollywood Studios on Thursday nights, nighttime. I think it starts around 5 p.m. And on that one, I'm hoping to stay for Fantasmic. So we'll have to see what time the show is scheduled and make sure I can stay alive for you guys for the battery. So we're gonna walk across this suspension bridge Oh, we can probably go on the other side. They're usually pretty active over there.
He's about 420. He's probably a little over 2.
Oh, there are some back there though. Okay, we'll stop right here.
He's 33. And
is that 2 or 1?
he'll be going
Okay,
on
so there's another one here. And right there. I thought it was 2. It's just 1.
You're welcome.
It is nap time. They're all knocked out.
So at 15 years old, he'll get that silver on his back. And then like 17, 18, he turns as big as that adult.
Wow.
So they go through like a ginormous growth spurt and muscle growth. And I'm like, that's going to be amazing and scary to be able to see.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so they were telling some facts about the gorillas. So about how they grow up and get the silver on their back as they get older. And then get as big as that guy that's resting. Let's see. Oh, yep. He's the only one walking around today. Let's see. There we go. There. He was the only one up and active. Everyone else is sleeping. So, just walking around. Is that something in the tree? What's that noise? I know one day we went to Block Tower, we saw a woodpecker, but that's not a woodpecker. I don't know what that is. Oh, something's snapping. Nope, yep, he's just minding his business. Okay. Alright, so let's go look at something else here. And there's cast all along these trails and treks. So, again, if you have questions, just stop and ask. But look at their habitat. It's so pretty and peaceful. They have a lot of room to move around in. So pretty. And let's see. Hopefully the rain doesn't come in too soon. So I see clouds, but hopefully not too soon. And let's see. I don't see anything back here. Just a nice habitat that they have here. Usually where that discoloration is on the rocks, usually I think there's water, but it's not running today. Yeah, oh, you're right. So all of the, I'm not gonna say a moat, but all of it is drained. You guys can see it's pretty dry. Usually, because this is Gorilla Exploration Falls, they have water. That's how the name, but it's all dried up today. So, I'm not sure. I don't know why they drained it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna continue to walk around. Well, it was good at least to see one of the gorillas walking around. One of them. The noise. Oh, it might be the electric fence. I mean, that could be a possibility, because if the animals get too close, maybe that's why they don't get there. Now here's some of the water here. That's a good point, because they do have to keep the animals within a certain distance of guests. So here's some of that water we were saying here. But yeah, the electric fence could be to keep the animals, you know, from going that close. Good point, thank you. And then you can see this backside of water. I'll show you guys. The backside of water here on this one. So, but the rest was drained, so we're just on the other side. Did any more come out? Oh, just where the Columbo monkeys were. So we're just on the other side. Yeah, it's the same one, same exhibit. We're just on the other side, see? Okay, since we're almost out, do you want to check the wait time for safari? It's 40. Still 40? Okay. Alright guys, so I will set you guys down for a second. but the safari is still 40 minutes. But we did see a lot of animals today, and we'll do a recap in just a second. And I'm glad everybody could join me today here at Animal Kingdom. It was a fun day. See if we can go this way. Okay. And Lightning Lane was $19, and the Pandora rides were taken for the day. But we are in the start of Princess Half Marathon weekend, so it's a little busy. Of course, thank you guys for being here. We can kind of see what the safari line looks like. I mean, it might say 40, but we can kind of gauge it, see if it's to the entrance, and if they're using all those switchbacks. So let's see. Now, I don't see anybody in line. Do you? Back there? Do you think it's through there?
Yeah, it looks like it moved at least to there. It doesn't seem like it's moving.
It doesn't. Should we try? Did you reopen? It says, I think 30. Let's see. It says 30. Let's do 30. Is that okay? Okay. So we're gonna do the safari, guys. 30 minutes. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Good, thank you.
Enjoy your safari.
Thank you. So the safari's open till 5:30, and then after this we'll end the stream. But we wanted to try to get on the safari. 30 minutes doesn't seem that bad. Being a pass holder, 25 to 30 is a good wait time for us. So we'll add in this one last thing, so stick around for the safari.
Keep up with the party in front of you and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or
Dare journeys for the safari for the wait time. And again, 25 to 30 for us. Now, earlier today, how long did you say it was? 50. So when the park first opens, see they're not using, so back here I've seen all of this full. We have waited in all of this outside line. That would be about 45 to an hour. Now we're just walking right on through. So, but a lot of times these switchbacks they're full. So
I think last time we
did wait, right? Yeah, so we're just moving and grooving right now. So I'm loving this. And we can kind of gauge it, like we were saying. That's why we walked over here. Okay. That's why we walked over here, because we can kind of tell how long it is based on previous experiences. And this is not, we'll time it, but I don't think it's a 40 or 30. We'll see. And you guys know rope drop, beginning of the day, the morning, it gets 50 to 60 minutes. I'll walk around, I'm not jumping rope. Be safe, guys.
Coaching is not the only threat.
Yeah, 50 minutes is rough. Anything longer than 30 minutes, honestly, is rough. So, especially on a live stream, I hate to make you guys wait in a line and just wait. So, I like to keep moving if we can. Now, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so if I get to 1,000, I will buy Lightning Lane for a day, and we'll go to a park, and we will go ride rides. So we can get to that. That would be so exciting, and be able to implement that. So that would be my celebration. But this kind of looks like a decent wait. It doesn't look too bad. So we'll see. Yeah, it could spread people out more, but Pandora, I mean, Avatar, it stays busy still. I mean, it, yeah, 50 and 60 minute waits, and the Lightning Lane was all gone. Now, even the individual Lightning Lane for Flight of Passage was all gone. So when Encanto comes, or Indiana Jones takes Dinosaur's place, possibly. And if you guys saw the breaking news yesterday, Guardians of the Galaxy and Tiana's Bayou Adventure, as of February 25th, will no longer be on a virtual queue. They'll be going to standby. So they'll be waiting for the next new attraction to, I'm sure, add another virtual queue to the next new thing here at Walt Disney World. So we'll have to see how long that line gets, the standby. We were here for the last day of Dino Lands for Triceratops Spin. We were here the day it closed, so we got to get one last ride in on that day. If you get a certain Powerade or something, it's still a little sticky out here, guys. And see, like, this is great, so we're just continuously moving. Did you have a timer on? 3? Oh, okay. Disneyland actually has gotten more busy throughout the years. I mean, we went in 2016, 2019. We went in 2019, 2023, and every time we went, whether it was Christmas, Halloween, just for the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company, it was just busy. They had Pixar Fest. Yeah, they're moving, so a lot of trucks waiting. So we can't wait to get on one. Show you guys some animals. But Disneyland has gotten busy. I mean, we love going to Oogie Boogie Bash and seeing it at Christmas time, even during the regular time. But it has gotten really long and really busy. I can tell you, Jared Journeys, that when we went to the first time in 2016, they had Max Pass. Do you remember that? It was $10 Max Pass, and it included Photo Pass. It was the best thing, and we hopped from ride to ride. And I could even add World of Color from California Adventure, and it didn't count against my selections. So it was amazing. So I'm really missing the old traditional Fast Passes. Even Fast Pass Plus, I miss that. So a lot of changes. We used to utilize those free systems all the time, but since we come to the park so often, I don't see us paying all the time to get Lightning Lane. So, but we've only waited about 5 minutes and we're almost to the front. So I'm glad we came. Always check the lines. The wait times could be accurate, and sometimes they might be a little bit shorter, which if they're a little bit shorter than what they're posted, I'm okay with that. Yeah, for sure. Those are the good days, right? Like, I mean, just getting those advantages. Even if Disney World, if they added, like, you can add the Photo Pass and the water parks for $99 for the year, I would definitely add a Lightning Lane or something. If they increased my annual pass price, I definitely would add that option.
Please locate the nearest trash bin and to discard any unfinished food or drinks. If someone in your party is traveling in a mobility device, please line up.
Yeah, we're almost there. This is cool.
Allowing them to leave
So glad we came.
through the gate at the end of the ramp. Immediately in front.
It doesn't stretch out though. So I can take this part off, right? It should be charged good enough? Okay. Alright. Anyway, because I have the extra thing. I guess that's what she said. But it's fine. If she says anything, I'll do it. But if not. But I can unplug it for the ride, the time of the ride. I'm sure it'll be okay. Right? I'm sure it would be fine. So, anyways, we're gonna go on the safari. No, it's not included. You have to add it for $99 for the year. but it's good. I mean, we get so many pictures and we don't have to pay per picture, so $99 for the year is not that bad. Now there's 3 of us in the family. I just pay for one annual pass for the photo pass, and we get all the pictures. So to me, it's worth it. And the water park's $2.99, but no, we don't get it included. That would be nice, but no. I didn't see what charge, but if I could, that would be okay. I'm just letting you know. Hello, 2. Hey, we got row number 1. That's so nice. Now we can sit and show you guys all the animals.
If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair,
I don't know, what side do you think's the best? Left? Okay, I'll sit on the left. So we're gonna sit in the very front and see some animals. Okay. They're active, right? Okay. Okay, I'm excited. Yeah, see, we don't get that here. Oh, look at this little, I don't think we're getting on this one. This is a handicapped one, yeah. Next truck, please. So,
Number 2, go ahead with that backstage right here. Number 1, they follow me.
Okay. Wait, I didn't know we were going to get on this one. All right. This is interesting. Okay. Can we move it? We're good? Okay. I didn't know we'd be on there, but enjoy the safari, everybody. We'll listen to the truck guide, the tour guide. We won't talk. She can talk.
Thank you.
And see, the wait time was not that bad. 9 minutes, guys, and it was supposed to 30.
And I'll be your guide on the Fairway Wildlife Reserve. If you look above your heads, there is an animal spotting guide.
VIP, I know, right?
Going to see all of those animals, but we have some pretty good luck. Just remember to stay seated at all times. That's any little ones. Please don't hold anyone up or pass anyone around. Keep your hands, arms, feet, legs to the vehicle. Refresh up against the thorny brush. These are going to be real wild animals. They will be moving around. So I recommend having your cameras already out and ready to go. Then hold on tight. So we are starting off our adventure in the Little Terrain Forest, home to some of Africa's most shy types of creatures, like the okapi all the way to the right. The animal with the white stripes on its legs, kind of like zebra stripes, but okapis are actually the only known relative to the giraffe. They have a similar skeletal structure to that, the long neck and long legs. And they were believed to be mythical creatures until 1901. People just thought that they were way too good to be true. But they're true, and they're pretty great. There's some very large birds called saddle-billed storks on the top of this hill to the right. We can even see their nest. There's one in the nest that's kind of crouched down. There's one behind it, so they're a little hard to see. But the saddle-billed storks stand about 5 feet tall, have a 9-foot
You guys aren't going to be able to
wingspan.
see that. Okay, let's look over here. We won't be able to see that.
Over to our left, there is a black rhinoceros.
Oh.
They get around 3,000 pounds, which is a little bit smaller for an African rhino. And a group is a crash, although they tend to be a little bit more solitary than some other types of rhinos.
See that, guys?
These ones aren't really found in crashes very often, at least not during the day. Unfortunately, they're poached for their horns. It's made out of keratin. It's hair, who knows? People believe that it has medicinal purposes, which is why awareness is a very big part of their conservation. Help us to spread that awareness. To the right here, there are some reddish antelope called bongos and some tanned ones called greater kudu. Bongos have that beautiful coloring. It's also a greasy substance that can mark leaves as they're passing through the forest, potentially making it easier to find each other, while greater kudu have the amazing ability to leap up 8 feet in the air to jump over obstacles. Super helpful if they need to get away from a predator. Next up, we are going to make our way down to the Sapi River, home to some of Africa's more aquatic animals. We should probably look for them in the water. During mating season to help them attract a mate. There's a hippo moving around in the water to the right, just went under, but there might be a float here. You can also check out the other side of the river. Below is a group of hippos. The Nile hippopotamus are one of Africa's most dangerous animals. Pretty mean herbivores, they plant, but are very territorial. Some can even outrun on land at up to around 30 miles per hour, which is very impressive for an animal that can also weigh around 55 pounds.
I don't see any. I think we went to the trail. I see buffaloes, but I don't see a hippo.
Energy in between their meals, but crocodiles have quick reflexes and a bite force that can crush bones. Sometimes they actually have to be very gentle with their jaws, and they help their eggs to hatch by rolling them into spinach.
No crocodiles.
We can reach towards the savannah next. That's where we will be spending the most of our time. Thousands of gallons of rainwater in that trunk to spread through the dry season. Anything with thorns or tusks can very easily break it open. Drain the water out and get a drink. There are some animals at the very bottom of this overlook that we can catch up to. Like the giraffe. Should be a whole tower of giraffes here somewhere. That's a group of them.
You don't normally see girls.
You don't? They don't normally hang out here.
The silverish animals group up and face different directions to avoid running into each other. They have to run away from something. There's some really cute tiny tan ants live off to the right. Looks like we'll be getting closer to them in just a little bit, but those are springbok. They can spring up 6 feet in the air, 13 feet across. It's called conking. They often do it to show off the predators because they can run up to 60 miles per hour, making them one of the fastest land animals. Keep an eye out around this dead to our left. Sometimes predators will hang up here.
Guys, if it's lagging, it's the safari.
They get their name from their beautiful markings that are as unique to them as our fingerprints are to us. They are not like your pups at home. They are the most successful hunters on the savannah. Hunted packs and chase their prey.
Oh, there's one that got up.
They're very dangerous, but also very cute. And the back left here, there are some sable antelope. Very territorial, definitely more fight than flight. They use those spear-like horns that point backwards to fend off attacking predators that may try to jump on their backs. And despite being a prey animal, they're also very quick to protect each other. These large mounds on the side of the road are termite mounds, made of animal dung, dirt, termite saliva. They get hard as concrete in the sun, so animals like these giraffes at the head like to use them as a scratching post, eventually wearing them down and slip stand on top of them to use them as a lookout.
On the ride here.
So I can kind of see the zebras from here. They're up ahead to the right. Apartment mountain zebras. There should be a dazzle of them, which is a group, because their stripes help them to blend into each other, confuses predators. In other words, it dazzles them. And whether you're born, the legs are the same length as the adults to help them blend in even more. Keeping them protected.
Look at the giraffes, guys.
That may try to save them out.
I can do it without it too far. There's a giraffe. I think he might be crossing the road.
you all day, 20 hours a day. Sleep for about 30 minutes in little power naps that can last a few seconds to a few minutes at a time. Giraffes sleep standing up with their eyes wide open to track predators and just thinking they are awake and alert.
Oh, he's speaking out of the
Sometimes they
tree.
even
Do
continue
you see him?
to chew their food when they stop eating.
So that one's like,
Sometimes 20 feet tall is not tall enough for them to get the leaves above their heads, which is why they have an 18-inch prehensile tongue. Used to grab things above their heads, but they can also use it to lick their eyeballs and their nose. There's some uncoy cattle around those palm trees to the right. You see their large horns peeking out. Those horns measure up to 8 feet long in total and hold blood vessels to help circulate more blood throughout their bodies. Keep them cool. It's basically like they have their own personal AC unit attached to their heads.
one day we went that way. You know that? It's very slow though. Like there's not that many out, right? The rain. Yeah, it is supposed to rain this afternoon.
So we are in elephant country, and there is an African elephant up ahead. He's sleeping on the ground. Not a behavior we see very often, especially one that is by himself. If they're in a herd, the elephants that are a little bit more vulnerable, like the ones that are on the ground,
I see a monkey walking around.
will have others to protect them by
See the
huddling
monkey?
around them. There's a mandrill to the left.
A mandrill, sorry.
Largest of the monkeys, males get around 100 pounds with a bright red and blue coloring on their face and rear end, just like Rafikis. A little closer than lying down like this. African elephants are the largest land mammals, weighing up to about 14,000 pounds. Born at around 300 pounds after a 22-month pregnancy. And they are a matriarchal society, so they have red clay pens. Elephants love to eat red clay, it's really good for them. Kind of like taking a vitamin. Unfortunately, red clay pits are also often a set of cool mining, which can cause food source. They cover the cost of shipping if you recycle them, and we'll send you the packaging. It's really easy to work
It's
with
really
them.
bumpy, guys, and cloudy.
We're big fans. We actually named one of the gorillas race on Gorilla called the Exploration Trip. Pretty quiet. Actually, you might see some elephants pretty far off into the distance. So we want to get a glimpse of them. We'll try to make our way over to them. There's definitely a herd up ahead. We get to be a part of some pretty cool conservation projects of our own. My favorite one is the Elephant Building Project. Basically, elephants don't like bees. They can hear the buzzing over a mile away and stay away from it. We've been helping to build beehive fences or crops for farmers' opinion, keep the elephants from eating and sugar crops. Then farmers won't have to resort to poaching them. Also good for the bees, and farmers can sell them and use them extra crops. So again, that is the Elephant Building Project. We would like to learn more.
I don't think we're doing one this month, right? Crazy. It's a
So if we can get a glimpse of these elephants, it will be all the way to the left as we start to head around this bend towards the second round hill, which also happens to have canopy. It can take up to 2 years for them to get their color from beta carotene down to the bright shrimp hunting. There are a few different theories to why a flamingo might stand on one leg. Mostly believed to help regulate body temperature, like sticking a leg outside of the covers at night to cool yourself off. A flamingo might put one leg up. start to slow down. Not really long distance. And they are most active
there's
during
another
the day.
one. She's walking.
She does hunt during the day to avoid the competition they would have.
Starting to
They would hunt during the night.
I can hear it. Maybe we're under her. Yeah.
These large rocks ahead are coaches. Lions like choosing the band to face into the savannah.
Oh yeah.
I get a better view of their faces on the other side. Lions sleep and relax about 18 to 20 hours out of their day. Active for about 4 to 6 hours at night. And they wake up the males, stay back to make sure the prides are protected. And the females tend to do about 90% of the hunting.
There's another one up here. Look. She's like right there. Yep.
There's some white rhinoceros here to the right. And a little closer on the other side of the road.
The lions are awake, guys. There she is. That's a female. But this is male. Oh yeah, he's walking around. There she is. And the male and female are on the back too. Let me see if I can zoom in, guys. I don't think I can, but let's see. Look at that. He just sat down.
There's some more hogs pacing around this back left corner.
He's waiting to go in.
Actually very intelligent. They back up into their burrows with their tusks out to one of predators. Also use them to dig their burrows, but they work smarter on harder. We'll find them abandoned or steal them from other animals if they can.
Pumbaa's ready to go in. He said it's raining.
Those white rhinoceros that I mentioned staring into the right, southern white rhinos. They can get up to around 5,000 pounds on average and are very social. Like to hang out in the crushes. And there are some water back behind these tall grasses to the right. They're pretty well hidden. Got a shaggy brown antelope. They have really cute heart-shaped noses, but they are more well known for the white rings around their rear ends to help them identify each other.
I might have to put my jacket up.
Down the back to the right, there are some large eggs. Those belong to the ostriches. So we should keep it out for them. But the eggs are the largest of all the bird eggs. They get around 3 pounds.
It was actually coming out.
One is the equivalent to 2 dozen chicken eggs, and they are very tough. Probably would not crack if you were to stand on one, but I don't think the ostriches would like that very much. Now let's make our way into the final area of the reserve. This is mostly going to be farmland. We'll see if we can find some farmland.
And it doesn't break. So.
There are some Nigerian dwarf goats over by the big building. A couple days under the awning here. Like to keep themselves dry. Very tiny type of goat. They just take up very little space. And they produce a milk that's nutritious and high in value. It helps communities to rely less on their local wildlife for things like nutrition and income. And the yellow box in the yellow post select is that beehive fence from the elephants in these parts are conventional, which is a really great project where you can help farmers and elephants learn how to live in harmony.
My tool, I have everything pulled on me. Like my
About the time that we
look.
start to make our way back to the window, so check those rooms. Really make sure you have everything needed for long walk back to Africa. Gather up all of your trash. Please don't put anything on the truck. If any of you are wilderness explorers, you have heard of Wilderness Number 1. That is have everything when you get off the truck, take a look back, make sure nothing fell out of your bags or out of your pockets. And if you would like to see some more animals, the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail is kind of on your way out. You might be able to find some animals like gorillas, meerkats, zebras, like mole rats. Back in Asia, the Marajah Jungle Trek. You can go check out the Kilimanjaro tiger, Komodo dragon, and here in Rugby, we say Ponderly, which means to go up. So funny. You know the rest of your day out there in the wild. Go make a big difference out there. Watch your hands, arms, feet, legs on the right. Doors are sliding open. Watch your step out.
Is it raining too hard to go out? Animal Kingdom. Again, it's a 95% chance of rain tonight for the cold front. So we've been walking around Animal Kingdom today. Just wrapped up the safari. It's just like, it sounded a little bit harder when we came, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up right here because I think it's gonna start pouring. So, all right guys, so I just set you down. And yeah, definitely they have a great lot of theming there. I've never been to San Diego, but I would love to do that too. And the zoo too, they have a great zoo, I've heard. Okay guys, so we just wrapped up the safari here. It is starting to rain. So for those who joined us late, I'm sorry that I have to end the stream. We started at 12, so please turn on notifications so you know when we do go live. I do post it on my Instagram as well as make a YouTube post so that way you guys can kind of know when I start. You can go back to the beginning of the live stream. We did Rafikis Planet Watch. We started at the Lion King, the Festival of the Lion King show. We went through the Gorilla Exploration Falls. We went through the Marajah Tiger Trek or Jungle Trek, and we saw baby Basko. So definitely check all of that out. We rode the safari. It was a posted 30-minute wait. We waited 9 minutes, right? 9 minutes. So always check the wait times. We knew based on the line how long it would be. So, but I just wanted to thank you all for being here. Thank you all for liking the stream, subscribing, sharing it, just being here. So again, we're on the road to 1,000. So I'm happy to do like a lightning lane or something to celebrate that if we get to that level, and that would be on another stream when I get to that point. But also, again, we'll be live on Monday for the Festival of the Arts. I'll start around 12, I think it's scheduled for, so be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow Disney Springs comes out, so I am vlogging as well as live streaming, so I'm kind of mixing it up. My goal was to go more live in 2025, so I know that rhymes, but that was my goal. So, but I appreciate you joining all of us today here at Disney. I hope everybody in Northeast is staying safe, as I know there is bad weather, and we are getting rain down here today. So it's supposed to clear up tomorrow, but this afternoon between 4 and I think 8 p.m. today, we're at like 95 to 100%, and the cold front's coming in, which we don't mind because it's pretty humid today. So again, I appreciate all of you being here, and ta-ta for now. Bye.